What you're about to hear is guaranteed in writing by the federal government as its obligation to you. Hi, my name's Jonathan Hawley, and thanks for visiting dydorders.com and Dissolve Your Debt. I'll admit it, what I'm about to tell you is gonna be hard to believe, but if you believe me, you're gonna be hugely rewarded. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna make it worth your while to change your mind, so let me explain.
Yeah, this is William Gregg. I bought your package. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
If you'll take a few moments to listen to this message, you'll find out about the secret government program you can use to get totally out of debt. Plainly speaking, if you're in debt, you can get out of it quickly, easily, and completely, all by doing nothing more than writing certain words on your bills in a certain way and then mailing them to a certain government address to have the debt 100% taken care of.
I'm really interested in this package. And I mean, it got me wondering. Thank you so much. Bye.
You might have noticed that I didn't say anything about paying thousands of dollars of your hard-earned money to get out of debt. You heard that correctly. This is not about spending all or most of your money to get out of debt. You must be wondering how that's even possible. I must be joking, right? I'm not. Matter of fact, the ability to handle your debts in this way is specifically guaranteed by the government, in writing, and as part of public policy and public law. This works every time, and it will for you too.
Hi, I'm Susan Gray. I got the information, and it's so inspiring. I'm just overwhelmed. I'm just so excited. I sent one packet in, but I am so thrilled that I was able to get through. Now that I have the information, it is just so overwhelming. The information that you gave is just full, so full of wisdom. And so my daughter and her husband got a lot of debts too, so I'm looking forward to helping them get their debts resolved too. And I just want to thank you guys so much for your information. I just want to thank you guys again. Thank you so much.
Let me tell you a little story. A Dissolve Your Debt customer and case study example named Mary received her most recent property tax bill at the end of last December. She and her husband were dreading the thought of having to figure out a way to be able to afford to pay it. It had them worried sick. Debts are always frustrating and stressful, and this property tax bill was no different to Mary. Her property tax debt came to just over $7,400, and she and her husband did not have it, and the due date was right around the corner. The dark cloud of debt had moved right in and was firmly parked over their lives once again. Debt is a very destructive force, and you've got to get out of it as soon as possible. Mary ordered the Dissolve Your Debt manual and learned about how to get out of any debt, including her property tax, by just writing certain words in a certain way right on the bill, and then sending the entire thing, all marked up and written on, to a certain government address to have the debt paid for, not with money, but with know-how. Shortly after doing precisely as she was taught in the Dissolve Your Debt manual, Mary and her husband checked their property tax bill online and were shocked to find it paid in full, without one dime besides postage coming out of their pocket. They've both gone on to get rid of all their debt, and many more have done and are doing the same thing, all by going through the same process as Mary and her husband. The world is in a time of great revelation, and the process you'll learn about in the Dissolve Your Debt manual is more proof of just that very thing. And it couldn't come at a better time either. Debt is at an all-time high, and I don't have to tell you how much wasted thought, how much wasted energy, and how many sleepless nights go into the whole cycle of debt you're stuck in. As amazing as it seems, there's a solution to this debt crisis that's swallowing us whole, and this solution has been around, cleverly hidden in plain sight, for 79 years.
Jonathan Hawley, this is Ed Tanny. I'm in Florida, and I just sent in a $12,000 loan on my car. I think the job you're doing is absolutely wonderful, stupendous. There's not words enough to describe it. And I think it's just absolutely great. Thank you again, John.
The bills that you get are claiming that you owe them some sort of debt, whether it's a mortgage statement, a car statement, a credit card statement, an income tax bill, a property tax bill, a utility bill, a phone bill, a medical bill, a court order, a ticket. The list just goes on and on and on. The world is buried in debt. Well, if you look carefully, most bills, as I'm sure you've noticed, have that coupon attached to it somewhere that they tell you to detach and send in with your payment. You've seen them a million times. If you look really closely, you'll notice somewhere on those coupons is a barcode or long strings of numbers that look suspiciously like the routing numbers and accounting numbers you see on a check. Now, this is really going to shock you, but those coupons are checks. The coupons that come attached to your bills can be used to pay the debt itself if you know what to write on the bill and coupon, how to write it, and where to send it to be paid. And that's exactly what you learn in easy, step-by-step detail with the Dissolve Your Debt Manual.
My name is LaVon Lewis, and I'm pleased with the book that I got from you. Thank you very much.